I've been teaching Pilates now for over 10 years. Here's why I prefer privates to group classes. In a group class, when I go around asking for people's injuries or kind of what's going on in the room, I might have someone who has major herniation in the back and then somebody else with a knee injury. Now, the knee injury person cannot lunge, but then I might have somebody else in the room who desperately needs lunging and is trying to build their glutes. And so I'll have two people in the room who need opposite programming. And there's only so much you can do in this large kind of room and having that many people in a space where you can customize it for them. You can keep everybody safe and make sure that the lunging looks good. If you can prevent injury, but I would think that the person with the knee injury, if they were a private, I would spend 30 minutes focusing on the knee specific stuff. And unfortunately, you can't take an entire class and make it about knee rehab. So the privates really allow for the personalization, and sometimes you can end up in a position where half the room really needs one thing and half the room really needs the opposite. So a group class kind of has to exist in the middle, whereas a private really allows you to focus in on exactly what that person needs. So the group class really allows for, it's far more affordable. It allows for more flexible booking. You can kind of repeat a routine. I think of like a solid core. A solid core, there are only so many exercises, you are going to repeat them, you are going to get really strong. But in terms of personalizing for your personal goals, your injuries, and just where your body is at, a group class relies on you doing that modification. A private session allows for the instructor to really step in and help. The longer I train, the more I'm realizing you don't need to train 5 to 6 times a week if you're being super efficient with what you're training. 2 private sessions a week, I think, is the equivalent of 4 to 5 group classes. Now, I completely understand privates aren't available to everyone, so group classes work. I take group classes myself, but that is the value of the private. It is a more efficient use of time. So if you have the money and you don't have the time, that's when personal training starts to make a lot more sense, particularly when you get into the nitty-gritty and you can really, really, really get specific on the body that's in front of you.